What are your memories leading into the draft lottery, knowing that whoever was going to win that pick was going to be the team you were going to play for?
You know what? I was nervous because, one, you don't know where you're going to go. New York was definitely one of the teams I wanted to go to. My first choice was Golden State because Eric Floyd, who I played with at Georgetown, was there. And, I thought it would be great to play with somebody who I was familiar with. But once Golden State didn't win it, then New York was my next choice. And, I thought it was a great relationship. We had our ups and our downs. It took us a while to get it rolling. But once we got it rolling, the only thing was that we didn't win it all.
Patrick, there are plenty of guys who've been drafted in this city's history, and when they get drafted, they hear boos or groans, or they know that there's incredible disappointment from the fan base. You just heard again, as you did 30 years ago, what the immediate reaction was from the organization, from the fans, when your name was called as being a New York Knick. What was that like to know that there was instant love for you the second that the Knicks knew they were going to have you?
Well, I think, just like I said back then, I heard when you was playing the highlights from back, when I think it was my draft day, was that, New York was a Big East team, a Big East city. It's a city that I played extremely well in. They saw me play from, my first year at Georgetown to my last, so they knew what to expect out of my abilities, and it felt good for them to show that. They were happy with the choice, and and so was I. I was happy. We both were. Both sides was very happy.
Mm-hmm. Patrick, I'm sure you heard the rumors that the envelope was frozen or it was bent and it was rigged for you to go to New York. Hey, did you hear those rumors, and do you believe them?
Well, I didn't hear it back then, but soon after I sure did. I used to watch X-Files, so anything is possible. I doubt it, but anything is possible.
Now, I mean, anything is possible, Patrick. As the years have gone on, has your belief that it may have been fixed changed at all, strengthened or softened compared to how you felt in the immediate aftermath of you being picked by the Knicks and the Knicks winning that lottery?
No, I mean, it's still the same. I doubt that it was fixed. I think it was all chance, but you never know. Nothing is guaranteed in life, and the fact that the NBA needed to have a strong team in the Mecca, the media capital of the country, anything could have. It might have been a frozen envelope. It might have been, some people say, X-ray glasses that the commissioner had on. You hear all these different yarns, but I'm just happy that it turned out the way that it did.
I'm talking to Patrick Ewing, of course, former first overall pick in 1985 by the Knicks, and the Knicks are hoping that they win the draft lottery tonight, and you'll be able to hear all our coverage here on ESPN New York 98.7 FM. Patrick, we were talking about you a little bit because you did sometimes try to guarantee victories when you were a Knick. What was your motivation to do that? Did you just feel strongly when you made those predictions that you were going to win, or were you trying to deflect attention? What was the reason for some of those?
I felt strongly that we were going to win. You can never go into a game doubting yourself. You have to have strong belief that whatever the odds, you're going to be able to try your best to overcome that. And that's what myself and the rest of my teammates tried to do. I mean, I got a lot of negative publicity for that, but what am I supposed to do? Go into the game saying that, yeah, we're going to lose?
Now, Patrick, obviously you're an assistant in Charlotte, and you've been an assistant coach in this league for a while now. You've seen the way it's changed from the prominent center like you to being a more guard-oriented league. If you're going into this draft, and let's say you have the first pick, and you feel strongly about, let's say you feel strongly about D'Angelo Russell in the same way that you do a Karl Anthony Towns or that you do Jahlil Okafor. is there any part of you that leans to one position or another, to the big or to the guard, based on the way the league is right now?
Well, I mean, I'm going to take the best player that's gonna fit my team, whichever team that is, be it a big or a small. This draft, I haven't been watching the college game very much, but I've been told that this draft is there's a lot of good bigs, that should be dominant, once they get up here. So, that's definitely a way to go. Even though there's not a lot of dominant bigs right now like it was back when I was there, but, you still need to have, players who can dominate on the inside, and, you just need to surround them, which is what we did in Orlando with Dwight Howard. We surrounded him with great shooting.
Patrick, in your opinion, why have you not gotten the call to be a head coach in the NBA?
You know what? I really don't even know, and at this point, I don't even care. I'm happy. I have a job. I'm working for a very good organization. I'm working for a very good coach. Whenever that opportunity comes, if someone strongly believes that they could give me the opportunity to be a head coach, then I'll know that I'll be ready.
Now, obviously, Patrick, you got to see a lot of these teams who are still left in the postseason thus far this year. Sticking with the East for a moment, do you think that without Kevin Love, can LeBron still get it done? Does he have enough around him there in Cleveland to still find a way, not just to get through Atlanta, but to win a title, actually?
You know what? I'm not sure if they have enough. They do have enough. It all depends on how Kyrie is he going to play
right
the way that he had been playing, or is he going to be hampered by the injuries that he had? They're definitely going to miss Kevin Love, but LeBron is the best player in the league right now. So he has the ability to put them on his back and try to get it done.